Olá, meninos, meninas e menines, tudo bom com vocês? Estamos de volta aqui com série nova no canal, Red Dead Redemption 1. Esse jogo aí que vocês falaram pra eu jogar, que ele era a história pós Red Dead Redemption 2. Então hoje a gente vai começar. A gente vai começar ele agora no Xbox, porque não tem ele mais pro PlayStation. Foi muito triste. Mas vamos jogar no Xbox e eu vou configurar tudo aqui e a gente já parte direto pro início do jogo, beleza? Então se você gosta de Red Dead Redemption, gostou da minha série de Red Dead Redemption 2, me ajuda nessa aqui também. Já deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal se não for inscrito e vamos que vamos. O John tinha uma cara bem mais de mal nesse aqui, né? Do que no 2. Esses são aqueles dois carinhas, né, que aparecem no final do Red Dead 2. Do epílogo, né, no caso. A gente tava em Blackwater. E agora, pra onde a gente vai? Lembrando que essa é a minha primeira experiência com o jogo, tá? Por favor, sem spoilers.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Tá sem legenda, mas depois eu vou ver. Que não teve como ajustar isso
Father,
antes.
do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Eu passei por essa cidade aqui no 2. Beleza, agora vai ter legenda. Eu vou tentar ao máximo traduzir, né? Mas eu andei por essa cidade aqui no 2. Cara, esse jogo já era bonito. Pra época, né? Foi 2010 que ele saiu. Eu sei onde é a minha missão, mas calma. A mecânica de gameplay é igual. E já tem um pingunço aqui.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Thank you kindly.
Siga Jake até os cavalos. Ó, o cara tá doidão ali, mano. Nossa! O jeito que ele tá andando. Ele vai cair.
I thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Beleza. Vamos.
Take it easy until
Monte
we're
no
out of
cavalo.
town. Ain't no
Hit.
point in causing a rush.
Ah, tá. Ele pula.
Let's go.
Beleza. São os mesmos comandos.
Whoa there.
Nossa, já era bonito, hein?
Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Tá, eu vou ter que prestar mais atenção agora aqui na história. Como tá em inglês, eu vou ter que usar todo o meu verbo to be pra entender. E eu vou tentar legendar pra vocês depois.
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ó, que velho safado. Que velho safado.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Nossa, olha, velho, que bonito.
Oh, no. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go.
Aí mostra um X ali no chão. Eita, será que eu vou cair na porrada agora? Nem sei se eu tenho arma, mano.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you.
Bill é o Bill do 2, será?
Bill Williamson!
É ele mesmo.
Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
É
Nobody
ele.
needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Que isso? Já começa o jogo. Que tiro foi esse? Caramba, o Bill, né? Agora a gente sabe onde que o Bill foi parar. E ele falou do Dutch. Ele falou do Dutch. Ó, aquele garoto government. Eu não lembro o que é government. Mas eu vou traduzir. E onde é que eu tô? Essa não é a menina que tava no trem?
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Eita. Pelo menos foi salvo, né, John? Agora onde que é a missão? Join Bunny. Se junte a Bunny. Bunny. Bunny, 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 Bunny. Ele corre engraçado, né? Sou trombadinha, saiu pulando a cerca.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Yeah.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Vamos lá. Nossa, eu tô machucado na costelinha, hein? Isso não tinha no 2, né?
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
Esse parece o cavalo... Eita, eu tenho uma arma
Come
dourada.
on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Tem um revólver dourado, né? E aí, me mostra aí, moça. Meu cavalo é loiro. Uma galinha.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Verdade. Chique, né? Ter uma loja dentro da própria fazenda, do rancho, né? No caso.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen
Já
more
quase ia
horses than
atropelar uma
you've
pessoa.
broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Ai, moça, calma aí. Calma aí. Meu Deus, cavalo, vai devagar.
Whoa there.
É.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You
Beleza.
get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Com licença. Meu Deus do céu. Sai daqui, cavalo. Meu cavalo. Vira, cavalo. Vira. Já vi que teremos problemas aqui. Ah, aqui é com quadrado. No outro Red Dead era só segurar o triângulo, né? Que no caso aqui no Xbox é o Y.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
E aí, Abigail? E o John, não, Jack.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Vamos. Ó, de noite, bonita, hein? Muitas estrelas.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Ué, é difícil, hein? Mas vambora. Vamos aprender agora a atirar nesse jogo.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
É, eu sei trabalhar com mulheres. Trabalhei bastante com a Siri, diva. Eu já esqueci o nome dela, dessa aqui. Donnie.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops
Bonnie.
again. Get
Cláudia.
down and give me a hand, will you?
Ué, já? A gente podia ter vindo andando, hein, minha senhora?
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Rabbits. Meu Deus, a gente mata coelho. Nossa, eu sou muito ruim. Peraí. Ai, que dó, Isabel. Lu. Ué, cadê os coelhos? Cadê o coelho? Aqui o coelho. Olha lá o coelho. Matei o coelho.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Cadê o coelho? Gente, eu pensei que era ladrão de verdade. Eu pensei que era coelho, não.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Bora. Bonnie. O nome dela é Bonnie.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
Olha lá o
It ain't
negocinho.
never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are bad. We can't afford to lose
Coiotes,
any
meu
more
Deus do
livestock.
céu.
Kill 'em, Mr. Marston.
Vamos.
Yeah.
That was close.
No popô.
Nice shot.
Calma aí, dona Bonnie.
Quick, they're going after the chicken.
Eita, poxa, menina, é muito. O John não fica com a...
That coyote won't do that.
Cadê? Meu Deus, eu tô invadindo a propriedade do... Ali! John, vai, meu filho. Tem dois aqui.
That's it, damn coyote.
Meu Deus, é muito difícil controlar o cavalo. Larga a galinha.
Well,
Oh, ele roubou a galinha, velho. Mas a galinha morreu, né?
come on. I'll show you the way to your room.
Que ele tava com a galinha na boca.
Easy.
Meu Deus.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Meu Deus, já começa o jogo bem intenso, né? Tomando tiro.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
This is me. Tá. É, a mecânica é parecida, mas ao mesmo tempo é diferente.
Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Hello, mister.
6 horas depois, ó. Se eu dormir, você pode colocar armas extras ali naquela... no baú. Vamos lá, vamos mimir. Beleza. Ó, até que tá legal, né? Essa casinha aqui que eu ganhei de grátis. Oh, meu Deus. Não era isso que eu queria, porque no 2 você aperta L2 pra poder conversar. Não era isso que eu queria. Qual será que é? É com B? Deixa eu ver, vou testar com ele aqui. É com B. Até adaptar 100% vai demorar um pouquinho, gente.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Ma'am, I will support you good.
How do you do, sir? Come on, boy. How are you today?
Come on.
A gente vai correr.
Slow up.
E radiacho.
On the count of 3. 3, 2,
Já tô apertando.
1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Ai, moça, eu não sou muito bom de corrida, não. Ai, o cavalo... Oh. Mas aí, tia? Eu não tinha lido. Mas de novo? Gente, a mulher já deve estar longe. Ela já chegou lá no rancho. Gente, é muito difícil jogar tudo em inglês. Prestar atenção no jogo. Essas fumaças aqui. Tia, odiei essa missão. Dona Bonnie. Meu Deus, não acaba não essa merda? Meu Deus, eu tô correndo a maratona. Tava roubado. Cacete, que... Acelera, cavalinho, acelera. Odiei essa missão. Vou por aqui, oxe. Eita, mano, eu pisei em algum bicho. Que a missão era apagar esses foguinhos, será? Acho que era. Vou passar por cima, peraí. Que eu desviei de todos, mano. Marmelada, marmelada. Mentira, eu deixei ela ganhar, porque ela pagou meu médico.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Marshall Johnson está liberado para conversar em Armadillo. E tem mais uma dessa tiazinha aqui. Eu acho que eu vou fazer a dela, depois eu vou lá em Armadillo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Ai, ai. O velho tem que ir pro outro lado.
Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain. So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you you are? You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Eu, hein?
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's Stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
Tá, beleza. Vamos devagarinho. Que aqui. Oh, pelo amor de Deus, véi. Vamos bem devagarinho aqui. Porque eu falhei na missão, porque eu vim desesperado, andando, igual um louco. Então vamos devagarinho, pra dar tudo certo. Nossa, mano, você falhar na missão porque foi rápido. É, já tô vendo que tem bastante diferença do 1 pro 2. Se der que eu falhei agora... Vou ficar pistola. Eu acho que agora dá de boas, hein? Pra ir devagarinho assim. Acho que não pode chegar realmente que nem um maluco. Aí, ó.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Beleza, vamos lá, não. Eu vou andar agora devagar nessa cidade como uma pessoa civilizada. Não vou correr, não. Tô com medo. E aí, como é que eu falo com ele? Ah, é com B mesmo. Aqui tem as coisas que eu preciso.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Tenho... Peraí. Será que é esse botão? Ah, tá. Ó, medicina, vamos lá. Ah, eu já tô... Ah, cachorrinho. Tá.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ah, mas eu tô sem cavalo. Como é que eu vou voltar pra casa? Dona Bonnie. Ah, tá. Mas eu tenho dinheiro pra poder ir embora? Ganhei mais 50 de honra. Gente, mas eu não tenho dinheiro. Tá, eu tenho um carinha pra conversar aqui, né? Ó, tem um M ali. Não vou correr. Não correrei. É, tem bastante coisa aqui parecida com o segundo jogo, mas bastante coisa diferente também. Ó, ali no xerife. Vamos lá no xerife. Nhai. Pegar esse cavalo aqui já era, né? Prisão na certa.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Eita. John tá disposto a matar o Bill, hein? Falou capturaram, matar.
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. Yeah.
Walt's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Whoa there!
Ele empacou ali comigo.
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Ih! Já vai começar a treta.
Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. Land or road. Make your choice.
Ah, o cara matou
You're a
ele.
coward, Lee Johnson.
Ele não morreu, eu dei um tirinho na barriga dele.
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston. You ain't getting there, Walton.
Aí, que mais?
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space.
Vai, 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 vai.
See one of them. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse.
Ui, subiu demais.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
Outhouse? Aonde, mano? Ah, tá.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
You couldn't hit a fool that with a bag full of banjos.
Ok, agora sim, né, velho?
Oh my good God. Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Eu queria o loot. Eu fui atrás do loot.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Ai, ai. Eita! O cavalo deu um pulão, maluco. Será que eu posso pegar... Ó, 20 dólares, hein? Já dá pra pagar a consulta. Tá, eu posso saquear. Ó, loot deu... Caramba! Já perdi... Perdi 100! Que isso? Desumano isso aqui no Red Dead, viu? Ok, tem nada. Ah, ganhei mais 38 conto. É o lugar deles carregarem. Beleza. Eu vou voltar pra... Armadillo. Deixa eu ver se aqui eu consigo abrir um mapa. Deixa eu ver como é que é esse mapa. Por enquanto tá ok, né? É bem menor do que o segundo, mas eu acho que ele vai aumentar mais, né? Deixa eu ir pra... É bem pertinho. Vou lá pra cidade. Ai. Vou lá pra cidade fazer um corte. Já voltamos. Gente, o que aconteceu? Eu fui ajudar um pessoal e eu morri. E aí eu apareci misteriosamente aqui na fazenda, né? No rancho da Bonnie. Então eu vou encerrar esse episódio por aqui. Foi um bom início de gameplay aqui de Red Dead Redemption 1. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Se curtiu, deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal se não for inscrito. E vai ter mais vídeos de Red Dead 1. Eles não vão sair com a mesma frequência do Red Dead 2, mas vão ter bastante vídeos e mais longos, tá? Então é isso. Um beijo e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!